And we're back here with Tennis Premier League 2.0 at the Celebration Club here in Andheri in Mumbai. It's a lovely evening for tennis. Not such a lovely evening, not such a lovely debut for the Bengaluru Spartans. They find themselves down. And that is because of an unbelievable performance by Pranjala Yadlapalli, who beat her opponent, Jennifer Louis-Cam, 22 points to 8. And a victory of that margin puts Jeevan Nerunjarian and Manish Sureshkumar over a commanding position. They just have to win 7 points in order to win the tie. And the more they win, the more they consolidate their position into the semi-finals of the Tennis Premier League 2.0. Now with me in the commentary box, my good friend Purav Raja. Purav, you know Jeevan, you know Vishnu. Tell our viewers a little bit about the players on court.
Punjab holds the 39-21 points versus Bengaluru Spartans.
So I'm good to be here again for the final match, and nice to have you. It's a pleasure to commentate with Somdev and Jeevan here today, and we have Vishnu, Jeevan, Manish, Ishak, guys who I've seen for a number of years now actually, and I've seen Manish and Ishak grow, and I've grown with Jeevan and Vishnu, so I think it's personally a very interesting match, even though the tie could be close to over. So I think Vishnu, very good serve, probably one of the best serves Indian tennis has seen in the last few years. Manish, recent gold medalist at the SAF Games. Ishak, an up-and-coming junior. And Jeevan, of course, my partner for the year, and he's been there through, seen it all with me. He's done it. He's played the last Davis Cup tie, been as high as 60 in the world. Still hovering around the 100 mark and aiming for a big 2020, which I think he can have.
Yes, and the impressive thing here, Jeevan not the only player who's broken the top 100 in the ATP doubles rankings. Vishnu Vardhan also had a career high of 92. Remember him qualifying at Wimbledon? Well, quite an accomplishment, Purav. Seen so many Indian doubles players breaking into the top 100. You had Vishnu Vardhan, Sriram Balaji, yourself, Jeevan Nerunjarian, of course, David Sharan. Why do you think Indians are doing so well in doubles?
I think it's important we realize that I think it's firstly a big tribute to each one of them, not including myself, but each one of them.
You can take credit, Purav. You can
Okay,
take credit for yourself.
Each one of them, I mean, I think it's a credit that we have so many players who have been top 100.
15 seconds.
I also think it comes down to the courts we grow up on. So we grow up on courts that are very fast. We grow up on courts that encourage serve and volleying. So for all the things Indian tennis doesn't do, this is definitely the thing it does do for us. And I think hopefully more and more children can make more and more use of this as we play in humid conditions, hot conditions, we play in quick surfaces, encouraging volleying and big serving. Important for doubles today.
Yeah, great points there, Purav. And also I remember when I was a junior, I remember the importance that was put on winning these doubles events. I know that in the modern game, people probably don't put that much stress into winning doubles events, especially in juniors. But even here at the Tennis Premier League, you have boys under 14, it's in doubles. You have girls under 18, it's in doubles. So there is a trend, and there is a pattern. But the bottom line is, Indians know how to play some doubles.
Absolutely, Som. I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think those 2 points combined will definitely the reason why we have so many successful doubles players. Vishnu Vardhan to serve.
One love,
There's a
Bengaluru
smart pick up
Spartans.
there by Vishnu. A tricky return by Jeevan, putting it at his feet.
Jeevan, a very tricky returner. You're not sure what's coming off his racket ever. That makes him so good. That makes him so tricky. That makes him so explosive on the tennis court today.
Oh, great stuff there by Manish.
1-all.
Quite a good return there by Ishaq Iqbal. Nothing wrong they did there, but Manish, good reflexes and a nice backhand put away.
2-1 Punjab Bulls.
Another good pickup by Jivan.
Yes, Purav, explain to all our viewers over here. Jeevan, not the biggest guy at the TPL, but somehow always very successful, especially on the doubles court. How does he do it?
The machine. Well, I think he finds himself in the right place. He's got a great ability of speed. He's got a great ability of understanding how tennis works. He's got a great ability of putting the ball in the right place. There's a lot of things going for him, even though size is not one of them. He's very, very, very tricky.
And there you
3-2
see why.
Punjab Bulls.
He knows where the ball's going, Jeevan Nerunjarian. He guides that backhand up the line to draw the error. And apart from being one of the smartest tennis players out there, everyone should know that Jeevan Nerunjarian also one of the hardest working.
Another great serve by
4-2
Manish, another
Punjab.
great finish. These two boys from the same city seem to be knowing what they're up to. And the machine, like he likes to call himself, Jivan and Manish, seem to be on a roll right now. 4-2 to them serving.
Well,
Well, an
Punjab.
uncharacteristic double fall from the ever so steady Manish Suresh Kumar. But the Punjab Bulls find themselves at a very comfortable position. 43 points to 24. Thanks to the heroics by Pranjala Yadlapalli in the women's singles. Just 3 points away from victory.
Iqbal seems to be
5-3
under some
Punjab.
pressure. That's an uncharacteristic miss from him. I've seen him volley before, and I think that over the course of the week, over the next two matches, he's going to be making that one 100%.
Well, he's going to have to.
Another very, very, very smart
6-3
play by
Punjab.
Jivan. Another reason why he's been so successful at what he does. I think that sums Jivan up in a nutshell. He's had one return down the line, one cross court, and one lob in the last 8 points we've seen.
Well, the trickster or the machine. I know he calls himself the machine. The tricky lefty now, serving 6-3. Well, unbelievable
7-3
stuff
Punjab.
there. Jeevan Nerunjarian really knows his way around the doubles court, doesn't he?
Absolutely, Soman. Vishnu too, very experienced player, been around a very long time now. 7-3 to the Punjab Bulls. And amazingly, the 46 number as well. So my favorite 46 has been hit.
So the match is over. Punjab Bulls have won. But knowing Jeevan, they're going to try and extend this lead.
Eight-three Punjab.
And Jivan again with the heroics. Just so you guys know, my favorite roulette number is not 46. It's 23 actually.
Well, I don't think 46 exists out there, Buddha.
Exactly. I think. Yeah.
Well, mine's the lucky number 13 after the day I was born. But the Punjab Bulls, well, I'm sure at the end of the day, Pranjala Yadlapalli, the most valuable player there, the 22-8 comprehensive victory over Jennifer Louis-Camp, putting these boys in such a good position.
Double fault. 9-3 Punjab Bulls.
Double fault there. Ishaq Iqbal, the young 21-year-old, almost looks a little disheartened. Knows his team can't come back and win this anymore. But he does have a very experienced partner, Vishnu Vardhan. He's been around for a long, long time.
Absolutely, Som. I remember playing Vishnu a very, very, very long time ago in the Nationals finals. Maybe 2006, if I remember correctly.
Oh, nice shot there by Ishaq Iqbal. You know what they say in doubles? When in doubt, hit it up the middle. Well done. Well, Purav, now that this match is over, we might have a little liberty to talk about what we can expect from Indian tennis in 2020. As we see
10-4
Jeevan
Punjab Bulls.
with another solid play, putting the ball away. But we have Sumit Nagal, we have Prajnesh Guneshwaran, who's currently the #1 player. We have Ramkumar Ramanathan, we have doubles players, we have yourself, we have the machine, Jeevan, we have Rohan Bopanna. We have Divid Sharan.
11-4
We also have
Punjab.
Sania Mirza making a comeback. So, what do you say, Purav? 2020 a good year for Indian tennis?
Exciting for sure, Som. Exciting year for Indian tennis. I think this is the year we can really make strides or really go backwards. I don't know which one it will be, but I think we definitely have a role to play in world tennis. I hope that we qualify for Davis Cup. I hope we make it to the ATP Cup. I hope we can achieve a player in the top 50. I have a lot of goals. I hope that an Indian doubles player can win a Grand Slam after Leander and Mahesh. I hope a lot of things happen. I hope that Sania makes a great comeback. I think this is the year. It's funny, it's an Olympic year, but it is the year.
Yes, Purav Raja ever so optimistic. And I like that. That's what Indian tennis should be, optimistic. And it should be optimistic because of leagues like the Tennis Premier League 2.0. Leagues that involve wheelchair tennis. Leagues that involve the juniors with legends such as Leander Paes. Legends such as Purav Raja. A lot of good stuff happening here.
It's nice of you to put me with Leander Paes in that legend category. I'm not there, but I hope I can help Indian tennis in the way he has.
Second serve, second serve.
Second serve call. Interesting.
Yes, the players have just switched ends after playing the first 15 points.
Wow. Wow.
12-4 Punjab Bulls.
Punjab Bulls have hit that magic number 50, and Manish got it to 51 with an unbelievable backhand volley down the line. That's even Somdev would be happy with that one.
Well, Purav, to be honest, before this match, we thought Manish might be a little bit of a liability. A great singles player, no doubt. Haven't quite seen him in the doubles court, but very, very impressed so far. Serving well, returning well, and now volleying well too.
Double fault. 13-4 Punjab Bulls.
Just coming off a gold medal, Manish. Could that be the confidence, Som, riding him through? 52-25. I mean, this seems to be getting a very, very sizable lead now. I don't see how Punjab Bulls are not. They need a real slip up to not qualify for the semi-finals if they get to many more points here.
Well, they have Pranjala, they have Jeevan, now they have a massive win.
Tough smash in these conditions. Smart by Vishnu to put that ball up in the air, make him smash and make him really achieve that, get to that point.
Yes, especially when that ball goes up at night in the floodlights. Not an easy shot.
Double fault.
Well, a double fault
13-6
from
Punjab
Jeevan,
Bulls.
but well, a challenge. But Purav, we haven't quite touched
Punjab
up on
Bulls would
women's
like to
tennis.
challenge
Of
the
course, we
ball.
talked about Sania Mirza making a comeback. Quite a remarkable feat as she has given birth a little over a year ago. But apart from that, we do have Ankita Raina. She will be featured here at the Tennis Premier League 2.0 tomorrow. We also have Karman Thandi. A lot of girls over here at the Tennis Premier League. So what can we expect from the women's side, Purav?
Again, Som, I think big props to Sania for making a comeback again and making
13-6.
herself
Punjab Bulls.
go out there and compete in a sport she's already been world number one at, achieved pretty much everything in women's doubles, still going out there, still putting herself out to try and make a comeback. A big feat and a big credit to her to
13-7.
do
Punjab
this
Bulls.
again and again, and I have no doubt she will be successful at it.
Yes, bravery, courage, guts. Those are the words that come to mind when you speak of Sania Mirza. Well, and she's a good friend of both of us.
Absolutely so. Oh, that's a nice put away. There's a 3-ball put away. Vishnu did well to get 2 back, and then Jivan made sure the points won.
Oh, the Punjab Bulls owner over there looks very, very happy with his team selection, and why shouldn't he be? Shekhar Veeraswamy was starting things off for them in the wheelchair. Oh, Ishaq Iqbal once again. It's the second time we've seen him hit a winner up the middle of the court, dissecting his opponents to perfection. Little too late, but nonetheless, a very good shot by Ishaq Iqbal.
Nice to see Ishaq finally show what he's really, that great backhand up the middle. Nice pump by Vishnu. That now he's getting into this. Now Vishnu can see, he can smell blood here. He can see something being able to turn. Maybe not turning for the win, but definitely turning to make up the points, which could be crucial tomorrow and day after. So,
Yes, I think the points, but also confidence, Purav. At the end of the day, as a competitor, you want to play good tennis. It's nice to see. Match may be gone, but Vishnu's spirit is certainly not.
nice serve again.
14-10
I
Punjab
think
Bulls.
this tie can be close, but I think Punjab Bulls have the upper hand. They have the edge. I think it can be close in terms of this tie, but I think in terms of the overall scoreline, it's looking like a sizable advantage. 53-31. Bit tough to catch, though.
It's a done deal. Well, Purav, I must say I'm very impressed with Manish Suresh Kumar. When it comes to Jivan, you expect good things from a tennis court. You expect him to be smart. When it comes to Manish Suresh Kumar, did you think he could play such good doubles?
I didn't. I thought that he was. I thought that he wouldn't be as comfortable as he is at the net. I didn't think he'd return that well off the backhand and forehand wing. I didn't think he hit the serves that he hit. It's not easy to come into this format and just do something you're not comfortable doing so comfortably.
Oh, doubles at its finest at the Tennis Premier League 2.0. Many chances to put the ball away there, Vishnuvardhan, but Manish Suresh Kumar and Jivan Naranjarian just staying solid at the net and finding the opening. Great stuff.
Amazing to see. Amazing as a position, as a guy who prides himself on position. That was great to see.
Well, Purav, let me tell you this.
Punjab Bulls.
As a player in the Gujarat Panthers, the two other teams in my half are the Punjab Bulls and the Bengaluru Spartans. And let me tell you, I may be commentating here, but I am keeping an eye especially on this match because I know I will be playing against these guys in the next 2 days.
Great, Som. It's amazing to see that you're still into it, and it's amazing to see that
17-10
I have no
Punjab.
doubt that you will find some flaw and some weakness to be able to overcome this challenge.
Well, once a competitor, always a competitor. No one knows that better than you, Purav.
17-11
No one competes
Punjab
as hard as Somdev, but no one knows that better than me. Absolutely, Som. No, it was a privilege to see you compete back in the day, and it still was a privilege today.
18-12.
Well, it's 17-12. That was the 29th point of this tie. With that, we are about to see the last point on day one of the Tennis Premier League here at the Celebration Club in Mumbai.
And another big serve from Manish. I know Somdev will be happy now.
18-12,
Maybe we can go back and watch Manchester United play tonight.
Yeah, well, it's a wrap. It's a great day of tennis here in Mumbai. The Tennis Premier League 2.0 brought to you by Kotak Mahindra Bank. The final score, the Punjab Bulls beating the Bengaluru Spartans with a sizable margin. That doubles match, Jeevan and Manish Suresh Kumar winning it 18 points to 12.
Punjab Bull
And the final score,
57-33 versus
57-33
Bengaluru Spartans.
in the favor of the Punjab Bulls.